I wanted people to be like, Kass, he's really bad acne and glasses and his teeth are crooked and he's not from here and he may have an accent, but God, that kid can kiss.
God, that kid can kiss.
God, that 8-year-old can kiss. Or whenever it was.
Smooch, 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 smooch. Everybody loves to smooch. Everybody wants to smooch. Everybody loves to smooch. It's a smooch fest. Everybody wants to smooch. It's a smooch fest.
Hello, and welcome to Smooch Fest, the only podcast in the world about kissing. I'm your host and smooch connoisseur, Lena, and I have an ailment where I need to see someone kiss in every piece of media that I consume.
You've been stricken with this disease ever since I've known you.
Yeah.
It is an affliction, and there's only one cure for it, and that is seeing people smooch.
Seeing people smooch. Exactly. Thank you. That is why you are my current friend.
I'm here.
Because you get it.
I am your current friend, but I'm also your
You're my ex-coworker.
coworker.
Kassem G here in the studio today.
I'm so glad to be in the studio with you today.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
I've been watching this pod
Aw, I appreciate
in clips.
it. Yes. Hey,
On
you're liking those
TikTok.
clips, and I
Of course.
appreciate the engagement.
Because I know how much that works for online.
It really does.
It goes a long way.
Yeah.
And one heart can make all the difference.
It really does.
So if you're watching this right now and you're scrolling and you're seeing our country fall into disarray and you're seeing the end of a once great republic nation and you come across this clip, give it a little tap, give it a little comment even.
Yeah.
We're talking about things that are pro
Love.
humanity, love, being what it is to be human.
Warm feelings of joy and connectedness.
Absolutely, because all the algorithm is doing the opposite, separating us. It's cold,
Yeah.
wet,
It just wants to show you hate.
black, anger,
Yeah.
red.
Red.
So let's come together for this pod. And yeah, throw a like on there for us, please.
Thanks, Kassem.
And that's the business.
Yeah. It's all about smooch.
Maybe I could come on every pod and do this part for you.
I think so. I was just going to say, I'm going to cut that clip and just make it a PSA.
That's right. That's its own thing.
Just pin it to the top. No, it'll just start every episode.
That's right. Every episode.
Straight on your face. Yeah.
You could deep fake me into other people too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the permission.
But they have to kind of look like me or have my nose. There's like next week's Adrian Brody.
Yeah.
Then it's Gonzo from Sesame or from the Muppets. Yeah.
Okay. I think I can make that happen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was great to be here.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but you are having the distinguished honor of being the first man on this podcast.
And it's because I am a feminist.
Yeah.
And I'm an ally. And I'm more woman than man, really.
It's true.
It's
Probably the only reason you're one of my only male friends.
I'm honestly, and this is not a joke, I take a lot of pride in that.
That's good.
And you are one of a handful of women friends that I have. But only a small group of you came to my wedding.
Right.
Only the closest.
Yeah.
Only the girls around. I like to surround myself with the top-notch women.
Exactly.
And that's why you were there.
And we're chicks that can hang, you know?
Absolutely.
So that's why we got to go to your wedding specifically.
I wouldn't have it any other way. And when you called on me, your one male friend, to come do this pod, I ran
Yeah.
to you. And I said, let me help.
There's a Kassem-shaped hole in my front door right now.
Sorry about that.
Worth it.
You know,
To
that's
hear
gonna
your
be
perspective.
expensive. Yeah.
Because you know what? I want to hear diverse perspectives on this podcast.
Yes.
And I want to hear from a straight man. Mostly straight man. About, here's something I'm wondering about. As a young girl, I used to fantasize about smooching. Like, when's my first kiss gonna be?
Of
Like,
course.
so many scenarios. As a young boy, as young little Kassem, did you have dreams like this as well?
Well, not only that, but I would practice on my hand.
I did that too.
And that's normal,
That's a
right?
thing.
And we shouldn't be weird about that.
No, I've heard enough people did that.
Well, how did you do yours? Yeah, but how did you do yours?
It was like this.
Mine was like this.
Literally.
Yeah.
We did the same.
And it's just like, I'm not going to do
No,
it.
we're not gonna do
I'm
it.
not going to do it. But it was like, it was little things like which way to tilt,
Yeah.
how much lip to tongue.
Yeah. How, like, is the thumb or forefinger in between your lips?
Yeah, which part, like, are you going upper lip or bottom lip?
Yeah.
Are you biting
Are you
it?
switching it up?
Are you switching? Are you doing what you do in the movies where they, like, embrace and then, like, switch sides and then slowly introduce tongue after
You know,
just
I
lip?
don't think I really introduced tongue
To yourself?
No. I think I was like, no, it's too many levels. I can't.
Yeah,
It's not realistic.
It's crazy.
I gotta just wait for the real thing.
Yeah, it's good that you surprised yourself in that way.
Yeah, I saved something.
Because I wasn't surprised.
I
I was like,
saved
this is
myself.
exactly how it went down
Yeah.
in my bedroom. I'm so glad I'm old and I grew up without social media because
Yeah.
imagine somebody's buddy through the window putting me on their,
Oh my God.
do you know what I mean?
You'd be canceled for
Canceled.
kissing
And
your own hand.
I would rather shit myself in public than be caught kissing my own hand.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
I'd
like
shit
you
myself
and
at a
me-
board meeting.
You and me revealing this on this pod is like, I don't think I've said these words out loud.
No.
To
and
be
that's
honest.
the level of friendship that we have.
Exactly.
Is openness. And
Yeah.
I don't feel embarrassed when I'm with you.
I just feel safe with you.
Feel safe. But if somebody came in here to hurt us,
Mm-hmm.
we would both be, we'd be toast.
Sitting ducks.
Because
I
we're
mean,
so
we've got
open.
we're too open.
We're too open, too open.
and there's a bunch of lights in front of us.
We're blinded
we
already.
can't run.
Yeah.
You know,
Who's
we're
that?
we're really in a vulnerable state. So please don't take that as an opportunity to try to attack
come
us
here.
right now.
Don't come here to us.
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. Well, I'm really glad to hear that you cared about kissing too.
I really did. And it was something that I wanted to be good at. And I wanted rumors of me to circulate.
Right?
Yeah. I wanted people to be like, Kass, he's really bad acne and glasses and his teeth are crooked and he's not from here and he may have an accent, but God, that kid can kiss.
God, that kid can kiss.
God, that 8-year-old can kiss, or whatever it was. You know, however, because I remember being in 6th grade
Yeah.
and having a girlfriend and then we would do a little peck.
Yeah.
And we did that at the mall on a date. And I remember like somebody who was like 20 looked at us and was like, what? They like made us feel
You're
weird
too
about
young
it. Yeah,
to be
because
pecking.
you know what we did? We did like okay, I'll see you later, babe. And then,
Yeah.
but we were like 11. I don't know how old
Yeah.
you are. I don't know kids and ages.
Yeah. Yeah.
I consider that.
I do think 11, when you're 11, you don't feel that young, but when you, as an adult looking at an 11-year-old, I'm like, is that a 7-year-old?
Yeah,
Is
is
that
this
an
kid-
8-year-old?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they really do look.
Should he be in diapers?
Exactly.
I don't know about kids and how old and what grade, but we were in the 6th grade or grade 6 if you're in Canada, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a real date, and we treated it like we were in a real relationship.
And you'd be like, okay, schnookums.
Yeah.
See you later. You got the pet names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was in that case it was a babe, and you know, we thought it felt natural, but you know, society made us feel weird about it, and that was more an indictment on that person than it was
Yeah.
on me, a 6th grader trying to kiss.
Exactly. That
Yeah.
person didn't have love in their life, and they
No.
were
And that person,
lashing out. Yeah.
Donald Trump,
Oh my God.
tells you everything you need to know.
You're the reason he's our president a second time.
Well, yeah,
He
I
saw
had to
that.
vote for him. I had to. There wasn't a better option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on.
I would love to.
All right.
Mm.
So you want to talk about your favorite smooch.
My favorite on-screen smooch.
And can you
I'm
please share with the class?
I'm so surprised this hasn't,
I know.
because when you talk about on-screen smooches,
Yeah.
this is number 1 for
It's
me.
huge.
And I'm actually proud that I'm the one that gets.
I'm
to
so
talk
glad
about
you
it.
suggested it because I was like,
Yeah.
I can't believe I haven't. Like, it is on my list. Like, I have a big long smooch list,
Yeah.
but I guess I didn't feel the pressure to cover it on the first season, and now I feel like an ass.
Well, let me ask you: do any of these other kisses have an MTV award to their name?
Actually.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually,
Well, actually, a bunch of them probably do.
we talked about the Notebook kiss.
Okay, but this was before that.
Yes, this was 2003.
This was 2003 when it won the award, but the movie is 2002's Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst,
and Willem Dafoe.
James Franco.
God, what a great movie.
Unbelievable movie. I was 17 or 18 when this movie came out. This movie came not even a full year. You were how old?
I was 3 years old.
Okay, so you saw this in a theater. So you must have had a great time.
No, I think I was like 11 or 12
Oh,
when I saw
okay.
it. Yeah.
Did your parents take you? Because it's kind of like pretty violent for a
You know what?
11-year-old.
This was at a school I went to. You know how I lived in Ethiopia for a little while?
Of course I knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lived there for 6 years.
Cool. And you're not joking.
I'm
around.
not joking.
And I knew that. Yeah.
And the school I went to, they would do movie nights because like they didn't really have, every movie we watched or rented was like a bootleg from some street side store.
That's so cool.
And so we would have a movie night where like the school would illegally play like whatever movie they got from the
Sanctioned
rental
bootlegs?
store, literally.
Yeah.
And it's like no one knows, no one cares.
No one cares.
So I saw Spider-Man that way, and I was like, "This is the best movie ever."
It was the best movie
I
ever.
loved it as a kid. I watched it a lot. I
What's not
really
to
love
love?
these spider. I rewatched it for the first time in probably like 15 years, and I was like, God, this is such a blast. Like
It's a
it
freaking
really
blast.
is one of
and
the better superhero movies.
It put superhero movies on the map.
Yeah, it started
It made
the trend.
$100 million in its opening weekend, which at the time had never been done.
Yep.
And to this day is rarely done. Rarely.
Wow.
Even if you adjust for inflation.
Yeah.
This was also right after, well, it wasn't right after, but it was less than a year after 9/11.
Right, and it takes place in
And it's in New York.
New York.
And it had like, when the city, there are scenes where the people of New York are standing up, and it was
Yes.
like, it just hit so much differently. And
Mm-hmm.
it was like a feel-good movie in many ways.
Yes.
And the computer graphics at the time, even though you look at them now, you're like,
I can kind of see some outlines of green screen, but
That
it
looks
still
terrible.
looks better than some of I would rather see these special effects than the full green screen
Endgame.
shit in Avengers. Exactly. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I like this, and it's so much more colorful. That movie.
It's very colorful. It does hold up. It's the origin story of Spider-Man. Like if you've ever read, and you can do this on like the iPad app for Marvel, but they have all their old comics. And the first appearance of Spider-Man is in a comic called Amazing Fantasy 15. It was the 15th issue of a series called Amazing Fantasy. And it was this is neither here nor there, but it was sort of like a last minute story that Stan Lee and Steve Ditko put in. They didn't think it was going to do well. They were out of ideas. It was almost like an anthology series where each issue was like different about whatever.
Yeah.
And they were like, let's just throw the Spider-Man thing in there. And it's an 11-page story. It's the story about how he gets bit by the spider. He uses it to wrestle. Uncle Ben dies.
Wow, that happens in
And
just those 11 pages?
It's in those 11 pages.
Wow.
And it's where with great power comes great responsibility comes from.
Which that really originated from that comic.
Yes, but it's not
A
Uncle Ben
politician
who
didn't
says
say
it.
that.
No.
I always thought that was like
I-
a Winston Churchill
I
quote.
don't.
No, I think you're right.
Actually, now you're making me question it, but I'm pretty sure it comes
I'm
from
pretty sure
Amazing
you're
Fantasy
right.
15.
And I'm not gonna double check.
And we're not going to do that research for you.
Yeah.
Because we're in the middle of a podcast. You can open
Exactly.
up another tab.
Yeah. Okay. You can do that labor.
But it was really fun to see for the first time that origin story make its way into like a live action. And yeah, Spider-Man was always my favorite character growing up. I love Spider-Man. I collect Spider-Man comics. I have a deep affinity for the webhead, the web slinger,
Yeah.
the wall crawler. And
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
we're friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Peter Parker.
Yeah.
It would be funny if I did know his name.
Peter
Patchouli.
Peter Smonarf.
Yeah. And so seeing Mary Jane and Peter and like live action with like real, because we had the animated and there were TV shows of Spider-Man, but they're older. They weren't necessarily aimed at me. I felt like this was really aimed at me. And you really saw for the first time, like, whoa, he's swinging through New York.
Yeah.
And he looked like so much fun when he's discovering his powers.
Yeah, and he's just swinging around,
Bubba.
jumping from roof to
So
roof.
good. Even when he goes from pale, sickly Peter and he
Yeah.
wakes up as tan Tobey
And he
Maguire.
takes his little glasses off.
Yeah, and it was really fun to see. And yeah, this movie kind of like had a lot of different variations to it before it actually got made. But Sam Raimi obviously ended up making it, and it absolutely fucking dominated the box office. We got 2 more Spider-Man movies, but in this movie specifically, to get to the topic,
The smooch of the
featured
week.
one of the most original, the wettest.
Yes, wettest kiss in film history, potentially.
It gave me a feeling in the pants.
Yeah.
Kirsten Dunst went from no one who I had known before to somebody I was like, I need to see. I need to see this girl.
See every part of her.
I loved everything
in every
about
film.
her. I still love Kirsten Dunst to this day.
She's wonderful.
I love how she didn't look like a fake Hollywood. She had a real
She's got an
teeth.
interesting face.
Interesting
Beautiful,
face,
but not
absolutely
like
interesting. Girl next door, literally in the movie.
Yes.
And what I still have weird feelings about, obviously as a kid, you're seeing a girl in a wet t-shirt and like, you know, like they made a conscious choice to like
See her nipples.
the guys,
through
yeah,
the
the
shirt.
guys pull her jacket off and she's in a wet little t-shirt.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And it's PG-13 movie.
Yeah.
But they really edge
They
up.
pushed.
They pushed.
Yeah.
And I know there's some scummy producer that are like, we gotta
We
get
gotta
that shirt
get
wet.
those nips.
And they probably, this was back a slightly older version of Hollywood. They probably told her like, those things gotta be hard or else we gotta retake it. And it just kind of, it's a little creepy.
Yeah. I don't want to think about that part too much.
I don't want to think about too much, but it definitely is in here
And
when
it
I think
adds
about that scene.
to the entire effect of the whole thing.
It's cold, it's wet, and she, he comes down.
Yeah. He's upside down.
Which
little
is, I've
Spidey
never seen an
man.
upside down kiss. Have you ever seen an upside down
No.
kiss?
And actually, can I give you some BTS about it? Okay.
Please.
So I found an amazing article, which I will link, from The Ringer, where they did a 20th anniversary, like retrospective on the upside down kiss
Yeah.
from Spider-Man.
Yes.
So apparently, originally, it was going to be Spider-Man with his mask on, and then
Oh, that's
MJ was going to kiss him.
no.
And they were planning, they were like location scouting for that, and then they just were like, this isn't working. Like, there's something off here.
Yeah, like how about he has no lips?
Yeah, how about he can't do anything
He
back?
can't do it.
So Doug Leffler, who was the second unit director and also storyboard artist, also he was a TV director for Hercules,
Oh,
the show.
Oh, amazing.
And apparently he storyboarded an upside down kiss on Hercules.
Ooh.
And he, like, I don't know the clip or any of that, but like, he was like, that was always like a cool shot visually to see like
sure.
an upside down kiss. So then he was like, I wonder if we could do that with Spider-Man. I mean, Spider-Man is upside down all the time.
Yeah.
So then he storyboarded the upside down kiss, showed it to Sam Raimi, and was like, what do you think?
Yeah.
And Sam Raimi was like, I'm fucking impressed. We're gonna do this. We're gonna figure
You
this
always
out.
want to hear a reaction from somebody with that.
I'm fucking impressed.
by you and your idea. Well, so that's great.
Yeah.
I'm stuck thinking about Kevin Sorbo as Hercules doing an upside down kiss and who that would be,
Yeah.
and almost how his politics have gone upside down.
I don't know much about Kevin Sorbo.
Stay
TBH.
off Twitter,
Okay.
but he's not on our side.
He's
let's
not on
just
our
say.
side.
Yes.
Okay.
He's gone the way of the other superhero, Dean Cain, who's gone full MAGA.
Yes,
and
that's right.
Shazam. What's up with these guys?
Zachary Levi, dude.
Zach Levi. Anyways. So yeah.
Not our Tobey Maguire.
Toby
that I
keeps
know
it,
of.
plays
He's
it
very.
close to the vest.
We don't know what's going on with him, and frankly, that's good. We like
don't
it that
wanna
way.
know.
We don't want to
don't
know.
wanna Yeah.
But okay, so Sam Raimi's like, all right, we're gonna do this upside down kiss, but we're gonna make sure that she pulls the mask down,
Yes.
and
that's the genius.
what does it.
That's the genius
You gotta
because
pull it down.
there's a level of trust
Mm-hmm.
that has to happen there because a little more. Oh, there's your secret identity, brother, and that's the
Yes.
one thing you need to make sure you keep. There's also,
It's almost respectful. She's like,
It's
don't worry, I'm not
respectful.
gonna make you show me everything.
but it's also an analog to pulling his panties down. There's so many things that it
It
does.
is sexual.
It's
It
so
is.
sexual, the whole thing. But it's
Yeah.
as safe as it could be. It's genius. It's literally genius
It's
for a
genius.
PG-13 movie. They did all the things. They wrote it right up to the line. They're like, let's do it. Let's make it wet. Let's get thin t-shirt.
It's raining.
It's raining. Let's have her pull down his panty mask.
Yeah.
And it worked so well because at this point in the movie, she was head over heels for him. He'd been saving her.
Yeah. And she's like, I need to say thank you
Yeah, she was, gosh.
to my superhero stalker, she says.
And that's essentially why I love Spider-Man and Peter Parker so much, because by day, huge nerd.
Yeah.
All right. And those
Like
of us that
you,
grew up
like you.
huge.
Yeah.
Unpopular dorks. But it gave us hope and like, oh, all you got to do, bud, is get a little confidence.
Yeah.
And get bit by a radioactive
Yeah.
spider.
Turn a superhero.
Save the girl.
Yeah.
You can get a superhero.
Yeah.
And then you can get what you've always wanted, which is the attention from women.
Exactly.
It's just like exactly what I was feeling at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah. So you developed a superhero identity.
I've been looking for the spider.
Oh, okay.
I crawl.
That's too bad.
I get around into spaces looking
Yeah.
for that spider.
Yoo-hoo!
Yoo-hoo, spider!
Yoo-hoo, radioactive
Any
spider!
Black Widows in here? That's a fun fact. Thanks for sharing that. I did not know that.
Can I tell you some more fun facts about this?
Please don't stop.
Okay, so this is like less fun. It's more like, oh no, that sounds dangerous. So in interviews, Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst have talked about the experience of shooting that. And Tobey Maguire, I mean, let's think about this for a second. He's upside down.
Upside down.
It's raining, so water is going into
Oh,
his nostrils.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't thought about
But
this.
also, she pulls the mask down, so only his mouth is exposed.
Oh, he's being waterboarded.
And he's being fucking waterboarded.
Oh my God, I never thought of that.
And when she was kissing him, he's like, I can't breathe. So he was like being waterboarded and suffocated, basically.
Yeah, but he was hooking up.
He
and
was
that's all that
hooking
matters.
up. No, I just love the quote he gives. He's like, I was gasping for breath out of the corner of Kristen's mouth. Poor girl, I was giving her mouth to mouth rather than kissing her.
Oh, well, it read
And
well.
it actually looks really good. Like,
Yeah.
it looks like a good kiss. So I'm like, okay, maybe we need to be like breathing into each other's mouths if we want to look good at kissing.
That's so funny.
That's my takeaway.
I rewatched the movie.
Yeah.
And I was staring at his lips a lot. And I'm like, Tobey Maguire's got great lips.
He does have good
and
lips.
she's got good lips too, but Tobey Maguire's got great lips.
I agree with you. Yeah. Like,
'Cause
I
I don't
don't
think
find
he's
him
generally
particularly attractive, but I was
same.
like, he does have a good mouth.
Good mouth. And
got a good
Toby,
mouth.
if you're out there, we think you've got just the best mouth. Congrats on
those
your mouth.
lips, on those smackaroos.
And if you got little kiddos out there, tell them that mouth bought their house. Don't tell them that.
Don't tell him that. Also, poor Kirsten Dunst was like freezing, as we know.
Yeah. Do you think they
from
made her
the
freeze
rain.
on purpose?
I'm sure. But also, it's like these sets, they don't care about the turmoil they're putting their actors through. It's like it was raining for 2 days straight. Like, this took like 2 nights to shoot.
Think of the water
This
usage.
I know. Oh, God.
Think of how much Chat GPT we could have had
I know.
for the water
all the
that
data
they...
centers we could have fed. But yeah, so that happened. And then, you know what? They suffered for real art. For true art.
It was a very memorable. It's the most memorable part of the movie, besides like some of the more memey stuff that happened.
So many memes came out of that.
So many
I'm
memes.
a bit of a scientist myself.
I'm somewhat of a scientist myself. Then there's the part where he had the tray and he catches, like, when he gets
he catches her. in the cafeteria.
He catches her,
and all
and
the
then he
food.
catches all the food. Did you know that was not CGI?
He just did that?
So they did a whole bunch of takes. They like taped his hand to the bottom of the tray, and then they put sticky tape on all the stuff that they were dropping.
Oh, so it would actually stay.
So it would stick. But he really did have to catch all that stuff.
Toby,
Crazy, right?
I'm impressed, Toby.
Sam Raimi loved he liked a physical, practical effect. And really the only digital stuff you're seeing is like the flying around, the swinging, and like, the jumping on the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
What a great movie.
Yeah. Can I tell you one other fact about the kiss?
I want you to tell me
One other
all
BTS?
the facts. Yeah.
Sam Raimi knew how important this kiss was going to be, and like it was one of the most important parts of the movie. He gave a scrapbook of like the most iconic kisses in his mind from cinema to Kirsten Dunst to prepare for the kissing scene. He's like, I want you to know this is not just like a kiss in this movie. Like, I want this to mean a lot. And she was like, oh, okay. So like, we really got to give it all we got.
Yeah.
So I just appreciate that Sam Raimi
He knew
how important this would be. And hey, they stuck the landing.
They really did. And I know that recently she's been like in interviews and talked about like if she would ever do superhero, because she's doing like artsy stuff.
Yeah.
And people are like, would you ever do a superhero movie? And she's like, of course. I take care of my mother. Like those jobs pay well. Like, of course I would do it. Which I love.
Right.
She's a very sort of like practical, she's just like very straightforward in terms of like the business of
She's
of
a salt
show.
of the earth kind of actor.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah. And good for her, because she's still great. And she hasn't, and I don't mean to be rude to people who have done this, but she hasn't butchered herself to plastic surgery.
That's true.
She's just maintained
Her face is pretty much the same. I do think she might do a little Botox, but it's
Sure.
tasteful.
But who hasn't?
Yeah.
Not me.
Not me either.
You can tell by the freaking book on my forehead.
My bangs are covering my wrinkles, my forehead
I should
wrinkle.
do bangs.
Huh?
I should
You
do
should
bangs.
do bangs. Little Zoe Deschanel bangs on your forehead.
God, that's so smart.
Yeah, exactly
Instantly
like that.
hotter, obviously.
Absolutely.
Obviously.
Have we said all we want to say about Spider-Man?
I could go on all day
Yeah.
about Spider-Man, that movie, the whole trilogy, but I know we have other stuff to
We have
talk
other
about.
stuff to cover.
Yeah.
Specifically, just having to hear a personal smooch story from you.
You creep.
Hey, you agreed to be on this podcast.
All right.
I need you to cough up a story about your best kiss, your worst kiss, or your first kiss. You choose.
I'll tell you my first French kiss.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, because you kind of told us about the peck
I
situation
told you
when
about
you were
because
11.
that was probably my first.
Yeah.
Was to my right hand.
Uh-huh.
But I do, because it's also Halloween time.
Oh, hell yeah. Yes, it's Halloween. I'm wearing my Halloween earrings.
Oh, yes, they are lovely.
I'm trying to be on theme.
It was also when I had my first French kiss. Mm-hmm. It was when I was in, I'm going to say, I think it was 8th grade.
Okay.
And I was in a relationship with a lovely gal, but I don't know if you've experienced this when you were in 8th grade, but like generally the girls are growing.
Yes, they're faster than the boys.
They're faster, and so a lot of the girls were much taller than me.
And were you a short king? So you were a short king at this period.
I had not hit any sort of puberty yet.
Short prince.
I was a boy.
Short squire.
Yes.
Short page boy.
I was I was a baby.
Okay.
Out there, but I knew I wanted to kiss.
Yeah.
Just like 6th grade at the mall, I knew I wanted to kiss. But there was this girl where we were kind of like dating. Her name was Kristen, and she was a good 8 inches taller than me,
Hot.
maybe a foot.
Hot.
And which I didn't know that was something that was a thing.
Honestly, like me being in middle school, I also was like, I'll have crushes on a bunch of short boys. This is just the way things are right now.
I didn't, because my friend was kind of
It's
the
not a
same
thing you
height.
think about.
You don't think about it. And
Yeah.
we were both dating girls that were taller. Mm-hmm. And it was like, I guess this is life. I guess everyone's a giant. Everyone's a giant that I'm going to kiss. And so a rumor had started to circulate that Kristen wanted to French me. on Halloween because we had made a
You were
plan.
already dating,
We were already dating.
but she's telling other people. She's like, I can't tell him myself.
She's never gonna tell me
I
directly
need the
because
friends to say it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
so the
classic.
rumor had started to circulate that come Halloween when we went out trick or treating,
Oh my God. You're
she was gonna lay one on me, and I remember it so vividly. We were out, and I was just like, my whole body was like tingling. I was nervous. I was so nervous that I was gonna botch because
Oh.
all girls do is gossip.
Absolutely.
Especially, and if I was to be known as a bad kisser,
Yeah.
that news was gonna spread quicker than the shot heard around the world.
Yeah.
Okay, that was gonna be the end of my social career. I was probably going to be defriended and deported. Okay, that's in my mind how serious it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I did all the practicing that I could. And so Halloween came, and then we were out. It was like 4 of us. Okay, it was my buddy George and Alexis, and it was me and Kristen, and we were. Did you ever go visit your old school? Like
Yeah. And then you'd be like, oh, the school's so much
At
smaller.
night, yes.
Yes. We would sneak in.
snuck
At
in
night,
to the
yeah.
old elementary school, the back way.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it. I remember the smells, and every October, always get hit with that smell. It's
Yeah.
like fall. It's
Brown
like
sugar. Something's burning.
something
In the
like that.
AC or the heater.
I smell.
system.
I smell it to this day, and then I think about that kiss. That's how ingrained.
Uh-huh.
And she initiates. Okay, she's like kind of pulling me.
Yeah.
Absolutely taking full lead, and all I was like at the whim of this girl's like desires. And she pulls me, and she does like
She dips you?
she like had to because she was so much taller,
Yeah.
and she comes down on me, and I'm
Oh my
like
God.
I'm like in Gone with the Wind, you know. I'm like, take me, and she does all of the work.
Oh my God.
Gives me I don't know what to do. I just opened my mouth,
You just-
and I knew I had to like
You're a
make
receptacle.
room for her.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that I was should be emasculated, or maybe I shouldn't be. Like I didn't think about it, but sometimes when I think about it now, I'm like, yeah, you were the woman.
You
in
were the
this.
bottom. You were
I
the
was the
pillow
absolute bottom.
princess in this situation.
And yeah, she just like her tongue felt like it was the tongue of a dragon. It was so big, and she worked it in and out. You would think that she was trying to like tie a cherry stem in my mouth or something with her tongue.
Was
And
it too much? Was it pleasurable, or was it like, whoa, what the
to
hell is
me,
going
just
on?
the fact that it was happening was so cool.
That's enough,
Because
yeah.
now I have the story. Now I'm getting Frenched.
Yeah.
I Frenched, which was going to be the story.
Yeah.
It's not about how it was going, because I had no prior experience. I had no idea that it was like
Right.
I was being assaulted. In my head, I was just like doing it.
Yeah.
And it also was sort of the theme for my first time of other things as well.
Uh-huh.
It's just like, get it done as soon as possible so you can have the story.
Knock it off the list.
Yeah, and you know, and it was, I think the rumor of me being not great at it started because I was like kind of caught off guard. I was also, I don't know, 106 pounds.
Yeah.
I was being bent over, or she was
Yeah.
bending over and like holding
You're like,
me.
like this.
She was like Fabio, and I was like some dame on the cover of a romance novel, and
Yeah.
it was my first French, and in my head, positive. At the time, this is great. You're like a man,
Yeah.
and I walked different the rest of that night, and we were holding hands, and it felt like, oh, I'm like a little too old to trick or treat right now.
I'm an adult now.
I'm kind of like a man.
I think we're going steady now.
Yeah. And I had a crush on her for so long. And I remember my best friend ended up hooking up with her. Like it was like this weird triangle thing that ended up happening. But for this short window of time,
Yeah.
it was great.
She was all yours.
I was all hers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's lovely.
yeah,
I'm really
that's what
happy for
happened.
you. I love that that was your first experience.
It was-
Frenching.
My first French. And that, I don't know if they call that a French now.
That's definitely a French.
You French kiss, people
Yeah.
French kiss, but we just called it Frenching.
Oh, really?
Did you ever do that in Ethiopia?
I think we said French kissing. Did we do that in Ethiopia?
Did you do that in Ethiopia when you were watching Bootleg? Yeah, that was my experience.
Spider-Man with like someone walking across the screen in theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my first French.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me want to ask the question, because I've been asking my guests this sometimes. Do you consider yourself a tongue minimalist or a tongue maximalist
I think
when it comes to Frenching?
I err on the side of lesser tongue.
Yeah.
I think it's all in the timing and how you use it. I don't want to be the guy that is searching for cavities.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy. I want to be the guy that's surprising you with how delicate and where I'm doing it.
Yeah.
That's how I like to approach minimalist.
I agree. I'm also a minimalist.
Yeah.
But it sounds like Kristen was a maximalist.
She was
Ooh.
hungry.
Honestly, I wonder if she got advice for how to French kiss from like Cosmo Girl magazine.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean?
You're probably so right.
Like what you were describing, like I feel like I read that in 17 magazine. Like, this is how you kiss. You
Yes.
swirl your tongue around in a
She was
circle.
probably also in her head about how to do it, and so she was like, I just better get in there.
Yeah.
Because what if
Do
he says,
everything.
I don't French good?
Yeah.
So I just better give him the French part, which is the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
And that I received, I felt like I was being impregnated with like a face hugger. Do you know what I mean? Like a...
One of those alien thingies. Yeah. Yikes.
But kind of cool.
Hey,
It was a great Halloween.
I'm really happy for you.
We became men.
We became men.
We became men. Yeah.
It's the Smooch Fest.
Well, thank you, Kass, for sharing that wonderful, vulnerable, lovely story.
My pleasure.
And now let's move on to a deeper dive.
Yeah.
While we were talking about the Spider-Man kiss, I had been told by several friends that there's another really good kiss in the latest Superman movie.
Yeah.
And you're a comic book fan.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about superhero stuff at our previous job.
At our previous
At our
job.
previous job.
Yeah, that was...
G4, RIP.
God, I miss us.
God,
I miss us
I
there.
miss us.
I miss us
I
there.
miss our Australian accents every day.
Oh, yeah.
Talking indoor candle.
Oh, indoor candle. But we can't do it. I can't do it
can't do it
anymore.
anymore. We lost it.
We lost it because we're doing it every day.
Yeah. So anyway, I thought it would be good to theme this episode around superhero kissing in general. So
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about Superman.
Great. Did you see it?
I watched it this week for the first time.
What'd you think?
I'm gonna be honest, I had some mixed feelings about it. I felt a little disappointed.
Careful. People like that movie.
People really like it.
Yeah.
And it's not that I didn't have a good time. I did. I just think it was maybe talked up too much.
There's something
So I
off
had
about it, right?
higher expectations.
Okay. I'm glad you brought this
Okay,
up.
yeah, let's get into
I'm
it.
glad you brought this
Get
up because
into
I
it.
also felt that this movie was a little overblown.
Yeah,
Fun movie.
fine.
Fine even.
David Cornsweet, what a gorgeous
Loved his
leading
Superman.
man. Great job. Rachel
Loved his
Brosnahan.
Superman. Great Lois.
Great to see her play a modern woman, not just Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Oh, is that what she's from?
Yeah, that was her big
Which
thing
is
before.
a show that used to win every Emmy.
She's fabulous in it. She is.
Well, she's great as Lois.
She's great as Lois. Yes.
I saw this movie. I had a great time. It's always an event to see a Superman movie in the theater. They don't happen all the time. They happen once every, depends on where you are in a trilogy or whatever, but they happen once every like 5 to 10 years. And when a new one comes out, that actor is anointed as, that's like the coveted,
They're
that
the
and
new
Batman
lead
and
actor
Spider-Man. Yeah. And he was,
of Hollywood.
yes.
Yeah.
And he was everywhere.
Yeah.
When they were doing press,
Lots of videos on
and he
YouTube.
seems like such a cool,
Yeah.
really down to earth, smart
Yeah,
guy.
I'm like to be honest, I watched a couple interviews. I'm like, wait, he's hot and smart?
Crazy.
What?
He's like into art. He's
What?
like well spoken.
What is wrong with him then? There's
Yeah.
got to be something wrong.
He's got to be on a list of some
Right?
kind. But he was so good. And so the movie I'm going to separate from the relationship,
Yeah,
because we're
let's-
here to
let's-
talk about the smooch
Yeah.
and the relationship. I thought the strongest part of Superman, James Gunn's Superman, was David Cornsweet and Rachel Brosnahan's chemistry. I thought it
Yeah.
was pretty undeniable. Mm-hmm. I thought the fact that they made it so at the beginning of the movie she knew Clark was Superman
Yes, that
was great and added a
smart.
whole other level of complication to their relationship. The whole scene where she's interviewing him and they get frustrated and they sort of like end in an argument and it's like you don't know where they stand after it, is what gives the payoff of the kiss at the end that sort of like sweet release.
worked it out in the
means so
remix.
much more. It was more about the relationship sort of getting to this new spot than it was like, oh look, they're floating like that. It was
Right.
more about that emotional journey that relationship took throughout the movie. But to me, wonderful smooch. It was.
We can talk about the first one and the second one because there's one in the beginning of the movie.
I'm only thinking about the one at the end.
Can I say what I'd like to say about the beginning?
Where
one,
was the
first
beginning one? Yeah.
So, to be honest, I kind of liked the first one better than
You
the
gotta
second
remind
one.
me, 'cause I'm
and I
only-
will remind you.
Please tell me
I
what
will
it
give you
is.
the context. So, it happens a lot earlier in the movie than you expect it to.
Okay.
We meet Superman at the newspaper office, and he's
Yes,
not
he's
hiding.
Clark.
He's Clark Kent. He's not hiding his allegiance and his defensiveness about Superman,
Superman.
very well in the office. And it shows Rachel Brosnahan. She's his coworker,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like looking at him in a way that, without knowing what we're gonna get to,
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking like, oh, she's onto him. She knows he might be Superman.
Yes.
Then we cut to he's in her apartment making her dinner because it's their 3-month date anniversary or something.
Right.
And they like make out in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Yes.
He like pushes her up against the counter. They're making
Steamy.
out, and that leads into their interview where
So-
she interviews him
Great.
as a journalist, and they get into
Totally
a fight.
forgot about it, and it shows you where I'm at, right? Because that's a more physical
Yeah.
connection. We don't really know too much about them other than they're just like
It's
attracted
like a
to each other.
situationship.
Yeah.
That's where we learn like, okay, it's new, they're dating, it's a bit of a situationship. Not only is he a superhero dating a human being, he's an alien, you know? That's a whole
Thank
other
you for
level of
reminding.
complication.
Yes, dating an alien is tough.
It's really,
You just can't connect on a lot of stuff.
the cultures are just a little different.
Totally different. But that's a great call out because they are two very different kisses.
Yeah.
One, the end
That
is,
one's more intimate in the house. It's very mundane almost.
Yeah.
And then the end,
The end had a lot of emotional weight behind it.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're reunited. And in the kiss at the end, he saved Jarhanpur,
Right.
and
Which is a country I frequent.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I,
I
could
love
tell.
going there.
Yeah, yeah.
And doing humanitarian
They have
aid at
gr-
Jarhanpur.
They have great golf courses over there.
Absolutely. Trump's opening up a new
Yeah.
hotel. So you like that one better?
I like the first one better.
Yeah, that's great.
And I'll
I can't
explain
even
why.
remember. I can't even
See,
remember
you can't even remember it.
what happens because I only saw that in the theater.
The reason I remember it is because it surprised me, and maybe that's why I
She,
liked
like,
it.
pushes her.
Yeah, and like puts her up on the
Hot.
kitchen counter.
Kinda hot.
Just, "Hi."
Getting lifted
putting
up.
a girl on a kitchen
That's what
counter.
happened to me in my first French.
Oh yeah, exactly.
If there was a counter, she would have lifted me up on it.
Yes.
She would have put
Just
me on top of
open
the
a
fridge.
locker and like put you inside.
That's basically what happened. Maybe that's why I have an aversion to it because I'm traumatized from
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Well, I think
And-
that's a great.
I guess yeah, it just surprised me that they were showing us a kiss so early.
Yeah.
And for a superhero movie, I feel like a lot of superhero movies, especially in the last 10, 15 years, especially with like the MCU, like the romances are very sanitized.
Mm-hmm.
And if we see them do any physical affection, it's like a kiss at the end.
Yeah.
Only.
With
An
the
almost
world
kiss
being saved.
Or right
Yeah.
at the end. And so I was like, whoa, they're making out. And clearly they've had sex before. Which is like, That's again, they
You're
don't
right.
really like to make it seem like these superheroes have sex.
It was different.
Yeah.
And Superman can fuck.
So
But it opens up a whole other bunch of questions. that
Yes.
I don't know if we have time to get into, but
what's his down there
how's
system
that work?
like?
What's about the stuff that comes out?
Do
Is
they-
that gonna hurt?
Is that gonna
Right? I don't know. I can't
is
tell you
it-
what happens down there, but I will tell you.
What's it made of? Does she have to worry about birth control?
Yeah. Does she have to worry about dying, or will it save her
Maybe
from any
it's
disease?
life-saving
Maybe
elixir.
It's an elixir of life. Yeah.
So anyway,
I love how we both found two different kisses, and
Yeah.
maybe the only two kisses.
but okay. So now, is there anything else you wanted to say about the last kiss? Like they've made up, and they go kiss in secret inside this weird, fancy historic building.
Yes. I do want to say that it felt like they weren't being very careful,
Yeah.
because how do they know no one's in this giant
I know. I was
building?
like, what is this building? Is this the Ray Bradbury building?
Yeah, it did have.
Is it the Bradbury
It
building?
did have the Bradbury vibes.
Yeah, from LA.
It was a little cyberpunky.
Yeah.
A little Blade Runnery. But yeah, I thought in my head, I'm like, somebody's got to be seeing this, right?
Well, it's kind of funny because like right before they go into that building,
He sees him.
he's with the other journalists.
Yeah.
Pals.
The editor in chief sees him.
Yeah, and they're like, hey, can I interview you in secret in this room? And they go
Yeah.
off together. And then after they're done making out, the editor guy goes, so how long have they been hooking up?
Yeah, he knew.
They knew.
They knew.
They knew.
But it's just not being safe.
No.
I think he's putting the relationship in danger. Mm-hmm. They have drones everywhere. Lex is
True.
He has eyes in the skies,
Yeah.
and he for sure could be seeing that. And if Lex found out that, Lois was his main squeeze, he's putting her life in danger.
She's screwed.
It's
Yeah.
just irresponsible, really.
It's
at the
irresponsible superheroism.
end. And I don't, quite frankly, I think ruins the movie a little bit.
Yeah,
for
it
me.
kind of does.
But it's a pretty cool kiss.
It's a pretty
otherwise.
cool
It's
kiss.
a nice
They
spin
soar
around.
into the air.
Yeah, the music swells.
Yeah.
And it seems like they are in a good spot
Mm-hmm.
for their relation.
Do you want to hear some fun BTS about that kiss?
Absolutely.
It was kind of painful for them because the
Why
way
is it always painful? Why are the actors
They're
always on the
always
verge of
suffering.
death? Or
I
yeah.
know. Because to be hoisted up into the air, the bungee cords were like connected to his underwear. So literally,
The fucking wedgie machine they built for this?
literally every time they lifted him up into the air, he's like getting a wedgie, and they have to like pretend they're in love and making out and having a wonderful time.
Oh no.
Poor David Corn Sweat.
And he's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. He is one of the biggest Supermans we've ever had. He's like 6'5".
He's a thickums.
He's bigger. He's bigger, taller than Henry Cavill. Although Henry Cavill felt like he got wider. But he's got a more natural musculature than Henry Cavill.
I
who
agree.
looks
I think
totally yoked.
David Corn Sweat is naturally thick,
Big
and Henry
boy.
had to probably eat a lot and build
Yes.
up that muscle.
Yeah, Corn Sweat put on
40 pounds. Yes, I saw that as well.
Which he was already kind of big. Like, remember when we saw him in Twisters?
I forgot that he was in Twisters.
He was a little thinner, but
Yeah.
that's when he found out he got the role.
Oh,
Was when
really?
they were shooting Twisters.
cute.
Imagine you're
His
shooting a
life's
movie
about-
with someone, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I just got Superman."
I just got Superman. Get ready to see me everywhere.
Yeah. Glenn
it-
Powell is like the lead.
Yeah.
That must have created some weird.
Ooh, weird dynamic
power
there.
dynamics.
Yeah.
Glenn Powell seems like
He
a
seems
real
like a
easygoing
stand-up guy. I
Yeah.
like him. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I like him too.
Yeah.
But can we get him out of bad wigs?
Yes, please.
They're putting him in so many bad wigs.
I know. What's this Chad Powers situation?
Uh,
I don't want to watch it because the wigs are so bad.
They only put him in bad wigs in movies now.
I liked Hitman,
Hitman's fine, but he was in bad wigs.
and it's supposed to be a joke that he's in bad wigs. but
That's
like,
part of the deal.
But like, why Chad Powers?
Why
now
Chad
too?
Powers?
Like,
And why is it being produced by the football brothers, the Mannings?
I don't know.
That's a whole other thing.
That's a whole other thing. Let's
Glenn, I know you might not come across this, but again, if you watch this, come across your algo, get out of the bad wigs, put that in your.
Just show us your beautiful hair.
You've got great hair, and we
Yeah.
know you can play characters. He's really
We know
wants us
you
to know
can.
he can play characters, and we know you
it.
can do that.
We know it.
Maybe you just need to be a regular white guy
Regular white guy for a while.
for a little bit.
Okay, Cass. At the end of each episode, I share a smooch fact.
Okay.
Would you like to learn something new today?
I would love.
On top of the many new things I told you about
You
today.
told me so many. You came very prepared. I'm very impressed by you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
So, I've been reading this book called The Science of Kissing by Dr. Cheryl Kirschenbaum.
Wow.
And
The cover is just your hand
it's my hand.
with a doctor with like a little mustache. Dr. Kirschenbaum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She writes about all sorts of aspects to kissing. But the chapter I'm on right now is about the biological effects of a kiss on
yeah.
a person's body.
Sure. Serotonin released or dopamine.
Oh
or
my
something.
God, you literally
Sorry, I didn't mean to
took
step
the
on it.
words out
I
of my
didn't mean to
mouth,
step on
dude.
it. Take that, cut that out, and tell me, and I'll be surprised.
Do you know what chemicals get released in your brain when you kiss someone?
I couldn't even begin to guess.
There's a bunch. There's a
I'm gonna
bunch
guess.
of chemicals.
I'm gonna guess one.
Okay, guess one.
Dopamine.
Dopamine is the first one listed. Yes. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what each chemical is responsible for.
Yeah, do it. Because I'm also like, I did a lot of drug and alcohol abuse as a younger,
Yes.
like, man. And so I have lower levels of that stuff because I was always chasing it.
Yeah.
And I would love to find ways to naturally restore.
Right. Well, pucker up because and kiss your wife when you get home because
I absolutely will.
this will do it.
Lena said I gotta do this, babe.
Yeah. So dopamine is responsible for creating the rush of elation and craving, and it's often attributed to feelings of addiction and drugs. Like a line of cocaine can create the same feelings that dopamine. I mean, dopamine is what releases when you do cocaine, and it's also what releases when you smooch.
God, we should be smooching more.
We should be smooching more.
We should always be smooching.
And then one of the other chemicals, it's a neurotransmitter, technically.
Dopamine is?
Yeah, all of these are.
Oh, okay, cool. Sounds like something Elon's working on. Neurotransmitter.
His Neuralink.
I will put a neurotransmitter in you, and you will love me.
You love me.
It will be the only way I've learned to love is by putting my Neuralink in you.
So oxytocin is the next one. And that one fosters.
Dope, oxy. These are all
I
drug
know,
words, man.
That's true.
These are all drug words, dude.
That's true.
I don't know if I can be friends with you.
Okay, well.
You're into some pretty heavy shit.
Yeah, I am. Oxytocin fosters feelings of attachment and affection and is also associated with kissing. That's not that interesting or new.
I find it fascinating.
Thank you. The next one is serotonin,
Oh, yeah.
which is like the happiness chemical.
You need it to be happy.
Yeah. And I didn't know this, but serotonin can cause obsessive feelings and thoughts about another person.
Ooh.
And
We've all been there.
usually serotonin is like what starts getting pumped when you're falling in love
Okay.
with someone.
Yeah, because I've wasted a lot of serotonin on Ana de Armas, I think.
I don't think she even knows you exist.
I think about her a lot. That her, what you said.
Yeah.
What you said about her not knowing me.
I'm going to call her after this and tell
that
her,
hurt.
hey, there's this guy that you don't know.
Well, she's on the outs with TC, Tom Cruise.
Thank God.
Yeah, she didn't subscribe to that wacky
Don't
religion.
just do it to move up in your career and then bounce.
So smart.
Anyway, I thought this was kind of interesting though. Serotonin is similar to how patients with OCD get obsessive about things.
I get obsessive about things. Do you?
Yeah. I'm definitely on the OCD spectrum.
I've never been diagnosed, but
Yeah.
I do. I go a mile deep.
Oh, yeah.
I go an inch wide, but a mile deep on certain things.
Yeah. And then it just circles.
Yeah.
Just go back and forth, back
Do you
and forth.
get
the same
tired
thing.
of them and then move on?
I get so tired of them, and then I'm like, can I move on? I'm more interested in this other thing, and I'll start trying to focus on something else, and then my brain will be like, no, go back to this thing.
Yeah.
Sucks.
It's never about stuff that's productive.
No.
Either. For me, it's like, what's going on with that 3-eye Atlas, like meteor that's making its way, that interstellar meteor that's making its way through the solar system.
Yeah, your brain's just trying to look for threats.
Yeah, a threat. I'm also like, anything to not deal with like current feelings or things. Yeah, I'm just like,
Right.
God, those aliens. Like, why isn't no one talking about these aliens
I
that
know.
are clearly out there? They've probably been here.
They've probably been here.
And my wife is like, can you just tell me you love me? I'm like, yeah, but
But there's more important things at stake right now.
Do you know that we have free energy, 0 point energy, but there's been a conspiracy by big oil to keep us all enslaved to coal and oil and keep gas companies money in their pockets, and where we could just be living in a society that's like in the future, a utopia, and there's no homelessness? Oh, yeah. But don't worry, babe. I love you.
You're blowing my mind right now. I didn't know about that.
That's what I'm going a mile deep on, Lena.
Send me a link.
Send you
Send
a
me a
lot of links.
link.
Too many links.
Okay, do you want to hear about the last chemical?
Yes.
Oh, there's technically two. A stress hormone called norepinephrine.
That's not the woman that writes the books.
Not Nora Ephron.
Okay.
Not Nora Ephron, but I can see where you would make that
Okay,
mistake.
that's good.
Norepinephrine
Uh-huh.
is what can make you feel weak in the knees.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've only been weak in the knees a couple times in my life, and it was because I was malnutritioned as a child, and I fell to the ground at the playground.
Is that true?
I just wasn't eating. I was having too many shock tarts.
Shock tarts.
I was eating way too many shock tarts.
You mean Pop-Tarts?
No, shock tarts.
What the fuck are shock
It's
tarts?
a candy, and I was washing them down with Coca-Cola.
Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, you're preaching to the choir here. I used to eat Tang, the Tang powder by the spoonful.
What? Did you grow up in the 60s, dude?
This was in Ethiopia.
Oh
They
my
had Gatorade,
God.
powdered
That's
Gatorade,
right.
powdered Tang.
Oh my God, you guys were doing Tang?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just eating it by the spoonful. It's amazing. I don't have diabetes yet. It's truly
Wow.
amazing. Knock on wood.
Do they still make it?
It is a concern for me.
We could have Tang night.
We should do Tang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do
Let's
Tang.
freaking snort some Tang,
What would
dude.
be better for us, cocaine or Tang?
Tang.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one.
It's tough. Okay, last chemical.
Yeah, I'm loving this segment.
Adrenaline.
Of course.
Heart rate going pitter patter.
Yeah, and it's got to be good for your
feel-
cardiovascular.
Absolutely. Kissing is good for you.
There's nothing bad about it.
There's nothing bad about it.
What could be bad about kissing?
Actually, if you kiss for an extended makeout session, you are burning calories. You are.
You're absolutely
It's a
burning
physical
calories.
action.
You're releasing dopamines. Your
bonding.
happiness level. You're bonding. Your bonding hormones
You're
are.
experiencing intimacy.
Why aren't we? I guess the only thing that's stopping us is all our own problems, having someone to kiss, the
Yeah.
availability, time, work.
Dating apps. Not trying to help you actually meet real people.
If it wasn't for those things,
Yeah.
we could all
We'd
be
be
kissing
smooching
and
all
be.
the time.
I think Donald Trump needs to get a kiss because God
That's-
knows his wife
she's
Melania
not
is
doing it for
not
him.
kissing. I don't even think she's holding his hand.
Absolutely not.
So say what you will about physical touch releasing a lot of those things. He's not getting that, and guys like him and Stephen Miller, and they just need a good smooch. Is what I think will go a long way.
Yeah, I think you're right. Make smooch, not war.
Make smooch, not war. And this has been an episode of Pod Save America with Lena and Kass.
Okay, I think we covered it.
Did we?
Yeah, we covered it all.
I loved it.
Thank you so much for coming by.
This was so fun, so easy. You fed me pizzas.
Yeah, I did. Want to make sure you're well fed before we talk about.
No one ever does that. No, everyone just
Yeah.
wants you to do a pod. First of all, they want you to go to some weird warehouse.
Yeah.
Or in their garage.
Yeah.
You've invited me into the heart of your home.
Yeah.
The heart.
The
You
heart.
fed me pizza. Mm-hmm. You worked around my work schedule.
Uh-huh.
You worked today.
I worked today.
You came in. You gave me water. You sat me down. You let me pick where I wanted to sit. A true podcaster. This is going places, and I'm so happy I was able to be your first male.
Oh, thank you so much for being my first male.
Thank you for having me.
This was a joy. I'm so happy that you, as a young little boy, was also obsessed with kissing. This is such a
Yeah.
it's a delight to hear.
And it's a skill that I'm still not sure I'm
We're
great
all
at.
perfecting
We're
it.
all working on it.
It's a lifelong
Always a student.
journey. Always a student.
That's right.
Yeah. So before we go, is there anything you want to friggin' plug?
Go ahead and find me wherever you want, man. I'm on Instagram,
on
Kassem
TikTok?
G, TikTok. I don't put anything on there, but
Yeah.
I do a YouTube channel with my buddies Bruce and Lawrence called
That's
Brought You This
true.
Thing. So you can check us out on YouTube every Friday. Or Thursday we have a video, sometimes Friday.
Just follow it. Then you don't have to keep track of when it comes out. You can just look at it.
Just follow it, and you won't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Get out there and start smooching, everybody.
Get out there. Find somebody to smooch. Thanks again for listening. Make sure to follow Smooch Fest on all platforms at Smooch Fest Pod. You know what would be really nice? You know what would really feel like a digital kiss to me is if you would rate and review the podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify
You guys
or
help
your
a girl
podcatcher
out.
of choice, because that really goes a long way.
It goes. You guys have no idea how much that helps the algorithm.
It helps so much.
That's
And
right.
and I'm just an indie podcast girl. I'm just a one person team
This
here.
is a grassroots affair, and
Yeah.
if you, unless you guys just want to like keep supporting, call her
Friggin-
daddy or
Friggin' Joe Rogues.
Joe. I'm sorry, are you guys a bunch of Joe Rogue heads or are you a bunch of Smooch Fest heads?
Exactly.
You choose. You decide.
Yeah.
We shouldn't bully them. Into
No, we
doing
shouldn't.
it.
Please
Yeah.
rate and review
Please.
because you enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then also, I would love if you guys sent me some of your kissing stories. You could DM them to me or you could email them at smoochfestpod@gmail.com because I'd love to do like a listener stories.
Read them on air.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? Even
That's
a
a
voice note.
great
Send me a
idea.
friggin' voice note. I'll play it, you know?
Where would they send you a voice note?
To smoochfestpod@gmail.com.
That's great.
Yeah. Thanks for asking and
No,
clarifying.
And I may do that.
I would love. You know what? Just send me every kissing story you
I'm
have.
gonna send a record me and Ashley kissing,
Okay.
and I'll send it to you, and it'll probably be like, "Get off me! What the hell are you doing? Why is it so long?"
So romantic.
We do really romantic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys are couple goals.
We're married goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you. See you later.
Smooches. Smooch Fest is produced and edited by Lena Olson. The theme song was produced by Theo Seidman. Catch you next Thursday for another episode.